The 2026 BMW M5 is here, and if you thought BMW had already pushed the limits of performance luxury sedans, think again. This latest generation takes the legendary M badge into an entirely new era, blending brutal power, cutting-edge technology, and an evolution in design that makes it impossible to ignore. It's still unmistakably an M5, but one glance tells you this is something much more advanced than its predecessors. The proportions, the stance, the detailing, everything feels refined yet aggressive, like a professional athlete in a tailored suit. From the moment you see it from the front, the 2026 M5 makes a statement. BMW has kept the kidney grills relatively proportional compared to some of their more polarizing designs, but here, they're wider and more sculpted, framed by sharp contour lines that polarize toward the middle. The LED headlights feature BMW's latest laser technology with a slimmer, more menacing profile, while the front bumper is carved with functional air intakes that seem to inhale the road ahead. The sculpted hood with subtle power bulges hints at the beast that lives beneath it, giving this sedan an aura of restrained violence. Moving to the side profile, the M5 sits slower and more planted than ever. The designers have worked in muscular fender flares that house massive forged alloy wheels, wrapped in ultra-low profile performance tires. Behind those wheels, carbon ceramic brakes with gold calipers remind you that stopping power here is just as serious as acceleration. The side mirrors are aerodynamic, with M-specific design touches, and a subtle character line runs from the front fender vents through the doors toward the rear, creating a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. The roofline is sleek, tapering just enough to give it a coupe-like silhouette without sacrificing rear headroom. And the carbon fiber roof is not just for show, it's part of the car's weight-saving measures. From the rear, the M5 is pure aggression. The taillights are slimmer and darker, using OLED elements that create a signature light dance when you unlock the car. A prominent rear diffuser wraps around the quad exhaust system with active flaps, ready to change tone at the tap of your drive mode button. The subtle lip spoiler on the trunk lid adds both style and downforce, while the overall rear stance makes it clear this car is built to be seen disappearing rapidly into the distance. Step inside interior, and you enter a world where performance and luxury coexist seamlessly. The cabin is driver-focused yet indulgent. You're immediately greeted by BMW's latest curved display, combining a high-resolution digital instrument cluster with a massive central infotainment screen under one continuous piece of glass. The graphics are crisp, animations are smooth, and everything feels futuristic without being distracting. The steering wheel is a thick, leather-wrapped M-specific unit with programmable M1 and M2 buttons for instant access to your favorite driving setups. The seats are sculpted sports chairs with deep bolstering, finished in premium merino leather with contrasting stitching and optional Alcantara inserts. They're heated, ventilated, and even have a massage function, because why should a track weapon be uncomfortable on a long drive? Ambient lighting runs across the dashboard, doors, and even into the footwells, fully customizable to match your mood. Carbon fiber trim, brushed aluminum accents, and micro-suede headliners remind you this is no ordinary 5 Series. The rear seats are just as well crafted, offering generous legroom and climate control zones for passengers. Even here, the materials and build quality are exceptional. BMW hasn't forgotten practicality. There's a large trunk and split folding rear seats, making the M5 just as capable for a weekend getaway as it is for a track day. Under the performance hood is where the real magic happens. For 2026, BMW has introduced a plug-in hybrid powertrain for the M5, but don't mistake it for a tame eco-friendly sedan. The combination of a twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 and a high-performance electric motor delivers a staggering total output of around 717 horsepower and over 1,000 Nm of torque. Power is sent through an advanced 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission to an MX Drive all-wheel drive system, with the ability to switch to rear-wheel drive for purists. The result, 0 to 60 in around 3 seconds flat, and an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour, or up to 190 miles per hour with the optional M driver's package. The electric component isn't just for efficiency, it provides instant torque fill between gear shifts, making acceleration feel relentless. You can drive the M5 in pure electric mode for short distances, perfect for quiet early morning departures or city cruising. But switch into Sport Plus and the V8 roars to life with a soundtrack that blends deep bass with mechanical precision. Adaptive M suspension, active roll stabilization, and rear-wheel steering work together to make this nearly 2-ton sedan corner like a much smaller car. On the road, the M5 offers multiple personalities. In comfort mode, it glides effortlessly, absorbing bumps and keeping the cabin whisper quiet. In sport or track mode, it tightens every muscle, sharpening throttle response, stiffening the suspension, and letting the exhaust crackle and pop on overrun. The steering is precise, with excellent feedback, making you feel connected to the road in a way few modern sedans can replicate. Technology is as advanced as you'd expect from BMW in 2026. The infotainment system supports over-the-air updates, has advanced voice control, and features augmented reality navigation that projects directions directly onto the windshield. Driver assistance systems include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision avoidance, and even an AI-based predictive driving mode that learns your habits and adjusts settings accordingly. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 BMW M5 starts at around $120,000 in the US, but with options like carbon ceramic brakes, premium audio from Bowers Wilkins, and exclusive paint finishes, it's easy to push the price well past $140,000. For that, you're getting one of the most complete performance sedans ever built, a car that can take you to a business meeting in the morning, the racetrack in the afternoon, and a weekend getaway in the evening, without breaking a sweat. The 2026 BMW M5 isn't just a new chapter in the M story, it's a bold leap forward, proving that electrification can enhance performance rather than dilute it. It's faster, more capable, and more luxurious than ever, yet it remains true to the spirit of the original M5, a car that combines everyday usability with world-class driving excitement. For those lucky enough to get behind the wheel, it's an experience you'll never forget. And that's the thing about the M5A, it's not just a car, it's a statement. A statement that performance and luxury can exist without compromise, that technology and emotion can live side by side, and that sometimes, the perfect car really does exist.